So now we will write a JavaScript program in order to sort the numbers using bubble sort algorithm. So guys, let us move to VS Code over here, and simply under the programs folder, let me just create a new file in this case. So as you can see, we have this bubble sort.js file over here. Now guys, how do we sort all the numbers by using the bubble sort algorithm? So simply we are going to create a function in this case, and then we will name this function as bubble sort, followed by the open and close parenthesis, inside which we will have the list of numbers over here. So guys, let us say we have all the numbers inside this array, which we have named it as numbers, which is going to come when we are going to call this bubble sort function in our JavaScript code. Now guys, before writing any code over here, let us understand how bubble sort algorithm will work. So let us say we have the array of numbers over here. So simply we are going to provide the simple numbers, that is 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, which is in descending order. Now guys, we want to print these numbers in the ascending order, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is how we are going to sort them. So guys, how the bubble sort algorithm will work over here is with this particular example of the array of integers. So basically we will have two iterators over here, that is I and j in this case. So guys, over here the I iterator will go from the first element up to the last element over here. So it will go from 0 up to the length of the array. So guys, basically this is the code that we are going to write in our bubble sort function, and then for the value of j, it will go from the first element, that is the 0th index, up to the second last index over here. So it will go from 0 up to the length minus 1 of that particular array. Now guys, what we have to do is, during this iteration, the iterator that is j will be present inside the iterator that is I over here, which means we have to use the nested for loop, and during each comparison we are going to check whether the value of j is it greater than the value of j plus 1. If this value of j is greater than the value of j plus 1, then we are going to swap both these numbers. So basically after the first swap, we will get the number 4 in this position and the number 5 in this position. Then guys, we move to the next position, that is j value will be 5 in this case, that is at the second position. It will be compared with the third position as well, and so on we will continue up to the second last element in the first iteration, and then in the end we will get the last number over here, that is at the fourth index. We will get the correct number based on all the comparisons that we have done. So guys, let us write the code in order to understand it in a more better way. So guys, over here first of all we will provide the length variable. It will be equal to the length of the numbers array. So numbers followed by dot, and then we have the length property. Now guys, over here we will use the for loop with the iterator I. It will go from 0 up to the length, so I less than length over here, and then we have I plus plus. This means that we are going to iterate through all the numbers starting from the 0th index up to the last index of the array. And then guys, after this, inside the main for loop we are going to have another for loop over here. In this case we are going to name the iterator as j. So it will go from 0 up to the length minus 1 in this case. So j is less than length minus 1 in order to go up to the second last element over here. But guys, after the first iteration we will have the proper number over here at the end of the array. So during the second iteration the j value should go from 0 up to the third last element only, because we want to get the correct position of the second last element. So length minus 1, and then we also have to decrease the value of I over here. So as the value of I increases, the value of j in this particular expression should decrease, where we are checking whether the j value is less than this particular value. So guys, over here length minus 1 minus I is the expression that we have to use, followed by j plus plus in this case. And then guys, after this what we have to do is we have to provide the if condition, and then we have to see whether the number at the jth position is it greater than the number at the j plus 1, that is the next number over here inside the array. So guys, in this case simply we are going to provide numbers, and then at the j position is it greater than the number at the j plus 1 position, that is the next position over here. So guys, what is the value of j currently? It is 0. So 0th position we have 5 number, and then followed by j plus 1, it is the 4th number. So in this case this condition will be satisfied. So what we have to do is simply we need to swap both the numbers, that is j with j plus 1. So guys, over here we can simply use the destructuring operator. So basically we will have numbers of j followed by a comma, and then we will have numbers of j plus 1 over here. So on the left hand side we have these two numbers at these positions, and on the right hand side we only have to swap them. So instead of having numbers of j over here, we will have j plus 1 in this case, and instead of having j plus 1 we will simply have j. So guys, what is the meaning of this? Basically the number at this particular position, that is j plus 1, which is 4 currently, should be assigned to the number of j which is at the 0th position over here. So the number 4 will be assigned to the first position, and secondly we will have numbers of j which is 5 right now. It should be assigned to the numbers of j plus 1 which is at the second position. So guys, this is the meaning of the destructuring operator. Just by using one line of code you can swap two numbers in this case. You can also use the temporary variable in order to swap the two numbers, as we have seen in the previous video as well. So guys, this is the way that we are going to swap the numbers, and based on the iterator values, that is I and j, all the numbers will be sorted inside this array. So guys, what we will do is, after each iteration of the main for loop, that is the ith iterator, we are going to print the numbers array, so that step by step we will be able to see which numbers are getting placed at their correct position as far as the sorting of the entire array is concerned. So guys, over here simply we will have the console.log statement in this case, and then we will say numbers as the array which we want to print. So guys, let me just save this file now, and before running this code we have to call the bubble sort function over here. So guys, simply we will provide bubble sort over here, and then we need to provide the parameter, that is the array, which we have already defined. So guys, over here we will have the array variable in this case. So basically this is the array that we are passing, which will get sorted over here, and after each iteration of the main for loop we are going to get the status of the sorted numbers inside the numbers array. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code on the terminal by using the node command, and when we press enter, as you can see, we are getting the status of the numbers array over here. So our original array was 5 4 3 2 1. So as you can see, we have 4 3 2 1, and then in the end we have the 5 number. So guys, after the first iteration, the largest number is getting placed at its correct position over here, that is at the 5th position in this case, and then the second largest number, that is 4 over here, is now getting at the correct position, that is second last position, followed by the number 3, and then followed by the number 2, and then followed by the number 1. So guys, in the end we have 1 2 3 4 5 that is getting printed in the ascending order based on their values. Now guys, let us try another example of the array. So let us provide some numbers in the random order. So let's say we have 87 54 21 65 3 47, and then we have 59 12, and then let us say we have 43 over here. So guys, as you can see, these are the numbers that we are providing. Let us see how they are getting sorted after each iteration over here. So when we save this file now and try running this code on the terminal, so as you can see, we are getting the output in this case. So basically the largest number inside this array of integers is 87, which is getting placed at the last position over here, followed by the second largest number, that is 65 at the second iteration, and then followed by 59 at the third iteration, then 54 at the fourth iteration, then we have 47, then followed by 43, then we have 21, then we have 12, and then in the end we have 3. So guys, after the end of the last iteration, we have this particular status of the array inside which we have all the numbers in the ascending order. So it is 3, 12, 21, 43, 47, 54, 59, 65 and 87. So guys, this is the way we can sort the array of integers by using the bubble sort algorithm over here. So what we are going to do is, in order to keep it more clean, let us provide the original array over here. So simply we will provide original array, it is equal to, and then simply we will provide the array variable over here inside the dollar symbol, followed by the open and close curly braces. And then guys, after this we want to provide the sorted array as well. So once again we will provide the console.log statement in this case, and then we will have the backtick character, and then followed by sorted array, it is equal to, this time we have to call the bubble sort function over here. So simply inside the dollar symbol followed by open and close curly braces, we will provide the bubble sort function call, and let me just remove the function call from here. So guys, after this what we have to do is in the end we need to return the array of numbers over here instead of providing the console.log statement inside the for loop over here. So guys, simply what we have to do is, since we have the sorted numbers inside the numbers array, simply we are going to return this array of integers, that is numbers over here. So guys, we have the return number statement in the end of the function. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code on the terminal. So as you can see, we have this original array and then we have the sorted array, that is 3, 12, 21 and so on up to the largest number over here. So guys, this is the simple code that we can write just by using the for loop in order to complete the bubble sort algorithm in JavaScript. Comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.